Coach, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you all?
Good, good. So what do you think of Coach Tim Lester's vision with N.F.L.Y.F.L?
So I think Tim's vision is, first of all, I think it's really going to be groundbreaking because, a lot of ex-NFL players that are out there that they love football still. They're not playing it, but they love football. And there are also a lot of people like myself who just played high school, but who love football. And so how can we share what we know about it to make sure that it's safe and to, I think, help correct some of the, I think the black eye that's been given to football in the last several years. It's really a great sport. And I think if it's done right, it'll continue to be a great sport, but we can help it be safe.
Awesome, awesome. Now, what are your thoughts on the free football that Coach Lester is offering now?
Yeah, that was really interesting. Free anything in today's world, it's kind of like, well, what are you guys really trying to do here, right? But, in talking to Tim, I really agreed with what he was saying in that we want to take away any barrier or any excuse that any young man might have for not playing football. And what he's trying to do is there are some of these families that are financially strapped. They don't have extra money to go play sport. They're trying to just put food on the table. So it's an impediment to some young people playing football. And so you just take away another obstacle and get them out here.
Awesome. Now, how do you think free football will help the kids in the local communities?
So it'll help, I think, because we live in a very affluent area. It's a very nice area. There are always people that are hurting financially in different ways that you don't really know about. So maybe if you just get those extra 5 kids out that wouldn't have normally come out, that's a huge win. So this community, just like every other community, I think can always benefit, even if you're just going to have 3, 4, 5 more kids be available or be able to play. That's a big win.
Thank you so much, Coach,
All
for
right.
your time.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.
All right, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon.
I'm good. So what does free football mean to you?
Free football to me means giving a kid an opportunity to play football where their family financially wasn't able to do so.
How does free football help the kids in the communities?
I believe it helps the kids in the community to give, like I said, give them opportunity where you might have a good kid that can probably play, but financially the family wasn't able to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to bring forth the kids outside the home to put them on the field and show their talent.
Okay. So what else are they learning in football besides football?
Well, it's God first. You're putting God
Right.
first. That's what I believe Tim's program is going towards. And you're using the God-given blessing that He's given you to show your talent on the football field.
Now, what made you want to be a part of the N.F.L.Y.F.L league?
When I first met Tim, the reason I started being in this league with him, I loved the vision that he had for the kids and for the community. Teaching the kids on how to play the game correctly, putting God first, and using their talent on the field to take them to the very next level, which is probably going to be next, it'll be high school, then after that will be college. So I love the program, and that's why I joined.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good. What does free football mean to you?
Free football means giving these kids an opportunity to come play a great game, like I got to when I was a child. And I think I always remembered it being other men other than my father that influenced me. And I think free football is going to give that chance to all the kids that get a chance to come out here with us.
Now, how does free football help the kids in this community?
I think you look at a child and you think you know everything about them because of where they live.
Right.
And I think that's not necessarily the truth. I think you got to get to know the family, and in some cases you may only have one parent, and in some cases you might not have any. So you're helping the family out by giving them free football, giving the kids a chance again to get out here with men that Tim put together and put us out here to just give us a chance to influence them and,
Awesome.
and give them some leadership.
What made you want to be a part of the N.F.L.Y.F.L league?
When I met Tim, we talked about some of the things I did with my teams prior to coming and coaching with him, and we had a lot of similarities. We believe that God should be first. We believe we ought to be introducing this to children because, one of the hardest things for a child is having some type of basis in their life to work from. And when things get bad or tough or where we may not see it, we need to give them something to fall back on, and what better than the Lord's name and give them that principle and that base to work from.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ashley, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So what does free football mean to you?
It was exciting to find out that they did offer because one of my older sons has played football out throughout the youth programs, and it can get very costly. And I'm a single mother of 3, so I can appreciate that. It gives them the same opportunity as anyone else. So I'm excited about that.
Great, great. Now, how does free football help the kids in the community?
I feel like it gives them an opportunity where they can, be around other children and have the same experience that they may not have if your funds are limited or you have other things going on. Like I said, for me, as being a single mother of 3 boys, they're always wanting to do something and get into something. So it gives them the opportunity to get that energy out and be amongst their peers. So I love it.
Awesome. With all the safety changes in football today, does this league provide good measures for protecting the children's head?
Yes, they have that new guard on the helmet, and it just gives you that extra security because you want your children to be able to experience things, but I also want them to come home in one piece.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited about that, and I'm just excited about the program in general.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. I do appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right, thanks. Nice meeting you.
You too. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So what does free football mean to you?
Well, at first it's surprising because I've never heard of free football. My oldest son played tackle football in N.F.L.Y.F.L about 10 years ago, and it was usually about $500 to $1,000. Wow. So to me, free, it was surprising, but I think it's charitable, and I think it's good for the community because a lot of kids that probably couldn't play football are going to be able to play.
Awesome. So how does free football help the kids in the community?
How does it help the kids? Well, like I said, it would help kids that couldn't otherwise play. It probably helps develop them physically, gives them a chance to play a sport that they could probably get developed at to play better in high school, and it could give them a future where if they never got to play, it could have just stunted it early on.
Awesome. All right. Now, with all the safety changes in football today, does this league provide good measures for protecting the children's head?
From what I hear, yes. We haven't played in this league before. From what I hear from the new helmets and the helmet covers, I would say yes.
Awesome. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right. That's fine.